that tongue. Well, you got it on record?
No, get an earpiece. What are you talking about, bite your tongue? I got it all tied up.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Hey, you got it turned on?
Yeah, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Check again.
Well, we ain't seen nothing today, but we just shot a damn pumpkin out of hell. That's about it. What did we say?
I don't know. I've been recording since I pointed it towards you.
You probably have. Oh, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, loud and clear.
What am I gonna say?
Well, the first time I seen her sitting on a hill, following her tips that buffalo bill. Gonna tie my pecker to a tree, gonna tie my pecker to a tree. Second time I seen her sitting on a log, trying to get it on with an old bullfrog. Gonna tie my pecker to a tree, gonna tie my pecker to a tree.
Sure, Donald Duck.
Recording, son.
Are you lying?
Yeah, I'm recording. Been recording. It's got 27 minutes left. And action.
We're in here. We got in here 2:30. Is that right, Jay?
Yeah, a week and a half ago.
We got in here. It's been a little warm today. This morning, seen one small buck, and that's it. I mean, nothing was moving. We went out, went and ate lunch. We've come back in.
Normally we don't do that.
No, we usually sit all day, but it was a slow day. We got back in here. It's probably 70 to 75 degrees. Wind blowing, sometimes 20, 30 mile an hour gust. But hopefully this evening it'll lay down, and there's a big buck trail in this area. We know he's in here. It's just a matter of we need to be here when he comes by. And if he does, I feel sorry for him. But
Hey,
we got today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's last day, gun season.
for here.
Yeah, for
We
here in this
travel on
county.
up I-64 to finish the job.
But
To the honey hole.
yeah, I can't wait to go there.
Something will die at the honey hole.
And
Hey, tell them the story about last Sunday at 12:30 in the afternoon.
well, last Sunday was the second day of gun season in the state of Kentucky. Okay, Jeff's on the trigger. We sat all morning. Seen a small buck and seen another buck chasing a doe in the bottom. It was about 11:30, 12 o'clock, and kind of warmed up a little bit. We was getting kind of a little bored, so we get down. Jeff runs the scent trail up the hill. We come down here and just check for tracks and things, see if they's crossing this creek. Well, the landowner calls. He wants to know if we want anything to eat from town. He was coming to the farm. We done eat plenty. We'd eat summer sausage, deer bologna, you name it, we'd eat it. But of course, I wasn't going to pass up a meal. Jeff did, though. Jeff said, I'm sitting in the stand. And I said, well, tell him bring me number 1 from Crystals. So I ease around. Jeff gets back up in the stand. I ease way around. We know there was deer bedded in this thicket, so I come way around this creek bed and not spook anything out. Well, I get to the prowler, and I go up to meet the landowner at the double gate. And no sooner than I got my sandwich out of the bag and took a bite, I heard him shoot. And at first I thought, was that him? And then again I thought, well, maybe it wasn't. And Alan, Buck's son, he said, you reckon he'll call if he killed a big one? I said, no. I said, you'll have to call him. I said, if you want to know if he killed anything. So, of course, Alan calls him. Jeff tells him he kills a coyote, so I don't think nothing about it. I swear he killed a coyote, 10 seconds later, my phone rings, and he had a big one. But,
What's the moral of that story?
don't eat crystal burgers in the middle of the day.
That's right.
Now, the moral of that story is, these guys go in the woods at daylight, and they come out 8, 9 o'clock, and they'll come back in at 3 and 4 and set an hour or two before dark, and they think it's the only time deer move. But just to prove a point, it was probably 70 degrees, and it was 12:30 in the middle of the day, and that deer walked out, just like it would any other morning or any other evening. You just got to be sitting there when they come out. He put a good shot on. It was a nice deer. The worst part about it is the camera was about 3 foot over his head in the my stand, and he goes to reach and hit the record button, and he knocks the cooler out of the stand. We had a little small cooler, had some pops and had our food and stuff in it, our sandwich meat. It rattles all over the ground, and he looks up at the deer. It's still standing there. Never paid a bit more attention to it than nothing. And I'm talking, what was it, 60 yards, maybe 50, 60 yards.
For the deer?
Yeah.
About 75.
Yeah, probably 75 yards. Never paid a bit more attention to it than nothing. And it gets the record button hit, and of course makes the shot. And I think he was rested on the camera arm, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it rattled the camera or what it done, but there's a 10-second pause, or maybe longer than that in the camera, and we didn't get the shot.
We don't know.
We don't know.
They
for
say
sure.
there's a memory in the camera, and the tape's not showing the memory. So when they download the tape, they think it might be there. But we are still filming, so I'm gonna turn it into tapes till the end of gun season.
Hopefully we got it, but if not, we'll show you the deer. Took a look at deer.
He's laying there kicking. We got that much.
You couldn't ask for a better deer, as hard as we've hunted.
But that's been our luck.
This farm for about 2 years now.
Just now getting it to where we want it.
Yeah, just now getting, we've seen a lot of bucks, and some that'll be, I know it's at least 4 to 5 right here in this area we're on. We're in, they call it Egypt. That'll be real good deer next year. And the guys hunting the farm beside us, it's a great big farm too. They're the same way we are, if it's not.
There's altogether there's about 2,200 acres. We're hunting on 1,200, and that's hard for 2 people to hunt 1,200 acres.